Good morning, Sunita. Good morning, Danielle. And good morning to all those that are just coming in. Good morning, Stacey. So here we've got our 3 cards. Card 1, card 2, card 3. And on top of card 1, we have the beautiful amethyst. Lovely little piece. On card 2, we have the anhydrite. Again, a lovely little piece. We might not know of the purple anhydrite, but we may be familiar with the blue anhydrite. The blue anhydrite is angelite. So the purple anhydrite has all the properties of angelite, but it is that purple, that violet. So working very much around the crown chakra and the third eye. But a beautiful, tranquil stone. That's on card number 2. And then on card number 3, we have the iolite. So just sit back, focus on what card is calling to you, or it might be a crystal that is calling to you. And just comment below what crystal or what card you are drawing to. Good morning, Janet. Good morning, Lucy. Lucy's drawn to amethyst. Beautiful. Stacey, I love all those crystals. So do I. So all 3 for you. Beautiful. Danielle, the middle one for me. Beautiful. No problem. Nice bit of tranquil, angelic energy from the anhydrite. Beautiful. Good morning, Caroline. Card 2, an iolite for you. Beautiful. Sunita, card 3. It is a beautiful selection, Janet. All 3 for you. Beautiful. Stacey, Mindful Monday. I'm mindful that yesterday I messed up and printed 23 copies instead of 12 of my tarot course. Oh dear. Oops. Norma, 1 and 2 for you. Good morning to you. Tracy, morning. Amethyst and iolite all the way today. Hope you had a good weekend. Oh, beautiful. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Anne-Marie. So, yeah. Card 1. We have the amethyst on card 1 today. Card 2. The purple anhydrite. The sibling to angelite. And then on card 3, we have the iolite. Okay, so it is 8 o'clock. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. How are we all? Have we had a good weekend? I hope we all have. We've had a really nice weekend. Spent with some lovely people. Each day we saw some amazing friends of ours. So yeah, it's been a really nice. Can't believe it's Monday. We could have done with another 2 days in this weekend, but yeah, beautiful. But I hope you've all had. So Monday is our mindful day, mindful Mondays. So these crystals on these cards, they're all about the mind, being mindful. We've got the beautiful, calming but spiritual alignment of amethyst. We've got the calm, peaceful, tranquil, angelic energies of anhydrite. And then we've got the expansion, the calming, the organizing of iolite. So those three crystals there really do help us to be mindful, really help us to fuel the mind. So yeah, just read some of your comments. Do comment. Anhydrite and iolite for Anne-Marie. All of them for Claire. Beautiful. Sunita, number 1 and 2 are lovely crystals. They are beautiful, Sunita. Absolutely. Good morning, Nikki. Hope you're well. Danielle, I've not had a chance to jump on the spot. Stacey, I agree. We need to add an extra day to our weekends. We do. We need to add. We need the weekends to be the weekdays, and the weekdays to be the weekends. But then that means I'll only be on here twice. So I am here Monday to Friday, live at 8. It's a date at 8 every morning. Monday to Friday, I do the cards. So I hope we all behaved ourselves. I hope we all did well at the weekend. Good morning, Ali. I hope you're well, bird. Carolyn, morning, Dan. 2 for me today. Yesterday was a lovely creative day. Beautiful. That is nice. And I've not had a chance to jump on any lives lately, and I've missed your energy. You always make me smile. Ah, that's really lovely, Danielle. I'll pay you later. And all 3 for Ali. Beautiful. So the 3 cards I am using are all from Kim Kranz. The black card number 1, is from her tarot deck, the Wild Unknown Tarot. The circular card, the second card, is from her archetypes deck. And then the third card is from her oracle deck. Beautiful imagery, beautiful. And the middle card is the archetype. So it kind of gives a little bit of a description, a little bit of a doing, a little bit of a resonating card. So yeah, I'm going to duck down. Yeah, let's see what these cards have. I'm going to duck down. See you on the other side, guys. So underneath the amethyst, focus phone. Good boy. We have card number 1. Oh, the lovers. But let's not get too romantic about the lovers. Yes, we do relate it to the one we love, the one we seek. But there's also that love of life, that love of that situation, that circle that we are in. So it could be a love of a project, a love of a course, the love of our career, the love of our family. It's not always a love story. It's not the princess and the frog. It's love. The lovers, it's a mindful Monday. So what in your mind are you loving at this moment in time? At the top of the list should be you. Before anything else, at the top of our love today should be for ourselves. So yeah, be mindful of that. Be mindful of what we are projecting our love into. What are we putting that energy into? Be mindful of that. Bring in the amethyst if needs be. The amethyst is part of the quartz family. So amethyst is good for bringing the clarity. And an amethyst is a sobering stone. The Greeks used to think that whilst you were holding amethyst, you couldn't get drunk. But in this day and age, let's just use that to sober our minds, to make sure we are thinking clear. You know, there are some situations we can be in where it can drunken our mind. And love is a very good thing that can cause that. We can sometimes feel a little bit drunk when we've got that energy of love running through our veins. So use amethyst just to bring in the sobering thoughts, the bit of stableness, the clarity, the focus, but that beautiful violet color bringing in the spiritual rays. So it might be that we are on our spiritual path and we are just making sure we're staying on the path, that we can walk in a straight line. We're not bumping into other subjects. You know, if your subject is crystals, then use the amethyst to make sure that you're staying on that course of crystals. You're not bumping into astrology. You're not bumping into Reiki. You're not, we're not swaying from one subject to another. We're staying focused, true to our path. The purple anhydrite. So card number 2 is the Shaman. Okay, the Shaman. Beautiful energy. So the Shaman, wow, what jobs can we be for a shaman? You could be a nurse. You could be a doctor. You could be a director. You could be a poet, teachers. When we think of the shamans, we do think of the medicine man, the medicine women, wherever they are around the world, and the names that we give them depending on their culture and their country that they're in. But in today's society, we can bring in the shaman in the jobs that we are doing. And the jobs that we are doing where we are the shaman are jobs that are worthwhile doing. They're not the throwaway jobs. They're not the, the run of the mill. These are the jobs that we have worked hard for, that we have loved, that we've had a bite of and we really want to do. So the shaman is here today to say that what you are doing at the moment is not just being a short flight. What you've been doing at the moment, you've put a lot of blood, sweat, tears, dedication into. Because for people to be a shaman, it's not something that you can read a book on and then wake up the next morning and go, I'm a shaman. It takes years. It takes dedication, determination, and a lot of soul searching to come out as the shaman. So think of that job that you're doing now. I am feeling jobby today. I am feeling that career is the issue, the key around here at the moment. Be mindful of your career. You might just think, oh, I'm only doing this. But find that shaman quality. Find that spiritual link into that job. Yeah. I mean, for me, I always go on about working in the hospitality. And yes, I was just a barman. I was just a waiter. I was pouring pints. I was serving food. But I was a counsellor. My ears were used by the customers telling me things. Relationship problems, car problems, moving house. So I wasn't just standing there pouring pints. I was listening. And you think of that with teaching. If you are a teacher, look at the pupils that you are teaching. Look at the people that you are giving knowledge to in advancing their life. If you are a director, think of your team and how you are bringing that team to do an amazing job, to do amazing work. Find the magic in your career. Does that make sense? Some of us might be feeling a little bit bored, a little bit, is this really for me? Should I really be doing this? But I'm feeling that today it's just to reignite that magic. Reignite, find where you can put that thread of spirituality through the job that you are doing. And this isn't the paper round. This is the job, your purpose, what you are here to do. Was it to be a poet? Was it to teach? Was it to counsel? Was it to, to nurse? Find that thing that you've put a lot of hard work into. Don't throw it away. Find the magic. And underneath the highlight, I love highlight. Under card number 3, the Vulture. Brilliant. Brilliant. So, yeah, if we are on our spiritual journey, if we're mindful of what we are loving, if we're mindful of what it is that we're doing that brings us that love. Now, I'm not on about intimacy. I'm not on about finding that relationship. Find that what you love. Incorporate that into your purpose. This could be your career. But we've got the vulture here. Now, vultures are a signal of death. And to be the shaman, shamans bury themselves. They do kind of, not literally, but they kind of go under the act of death to then be reborn. So kind of shedding all your old life, all your old purposes, and come back as someone completely different. It's a reincarnation process that they go through. They tend to literally bury the person, and there is only just kind of like a hole for their mouths to breathe in and out of. And they can stay under there for several days, maybe weeks. And then they come out as reborn, rebirthed. So the vulture is very much here now to say, right, what do you need to reevaluate? What do you need to become? If you could have a second chance, what would you do? And the vulture's here with that second chance. If you've not found that shaman in you, if you've not found that purpose in you, then let's do it. Let's evaluate yourselves. What is it that you've always wanted to do? And especially if you are stuck in a dead-end job, then let's change that around. Let's start bringing in the dedication, the love into what it is that you are doing. I really love this, and I love that Vulture is there. It's kind of like, if the Phoenix was there, we'd be rising out of those ashes. But with the Vulture being there, it's kind of like, it's at the end of the spread, and it's kind of like the end of a chapter. We've done that, and it's not a waste. We've gained some knowledge in this chapter. We've gained some experience, some life values. Now it's all about putting that into being this shaman, being what it is, being that purpose where you are the healer, you are the listener, you are the being in between the realms, in between the spiritual and the physical. And hydrite is great for allowing us to connect to the spiritual realm. You've got highlight there. I like the universal crystal, allowing your mind to just clear and expand and just to bring in what is important, prioritizing, organizing your mind. Sometimes we need that quiet moment. I'm not going to say death, but we need that quiet moment to then re-spark, to then reignite what we need to do. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope you can see the love story of you. Okay, this isn't Romeo and Juliet. This is you. You are the lover of your life. And look at each cycle of that love. Your friendship, your work, your family, your intimate family, your home. All these cycles that you are in, are you loved in each of those? Where are the shaman qualities in your circle? What is it that you do? Do you give counsel? Do you listen? Do you support? Do you heal? The shaman qualities. The qualities that we have had in us from the day we were born. We may have just gone over to get qualified, but these are the qualities that we were born with. People don't learn these qualities. We have these qualities from birth, the shaman qualities. And then the vulture's just coming along to say, right, now it's time to enter that cycle, enter that new phase of your life where you can put these two cards to use, put what you love and put these qualities that you have had for years, put them into good use. I hope that makes sense. Let me just see. I could only tell you what these cards say to me. But do let me know what they're saying to you. They could be talking to you a completely different language to me, and go with how they're saying to you. So good morning, Sam. Good morning, Sharon. Stacey, completion, choices, seeking wholeness, wanting to feel loved and accepted. Absolutely. Sally, good morning, sweetheart. I think the shaman is here to remind me to do my shamanic practitioner homework. Yeah, I mean, that is it. There are courses out there to be the shaman, but we can see that shaman. We can see the old tradition in the jobs that we are doing now, the valued jobs. There are many pointless jobs. There are many jobs out there that really robots should be doing, so we can get a bit of value of our lives back. But there are jobs out there that are crucial, and that is the old practitioners. That is the old way of working. That, yeah, we can't actually have a robot doing that job. We need to do that job. You know, the counseling, the listening, the connectingness, the healing. So beautiful. If you are doing a practitioner to be a shaman, fantastic. Danielle, I can really, really relate to that card. Wow. I wonder which card that was. Was that the lovers or was that the shaman? What a wonderful group of cards. Beautiful, Stacey. Beautiful. I mean, there's different meanings to the vulture. You know, I mean, I always talk about the vulture being the soul path opener. You know, the vultures, they fly in circles around the dying animal. And for me, they're circling to open the portals to allow you to go to the next realm. You know, again, that's very shamanic. Opening portals. So portal opening with the vulture. Sometimes if we're feeling a little stuck, and it's like, well, Dan, you're saying that there's a spiritual realm, but where is it? Bring the vulture in as a guide. Allow the vulture to circle, to open up that portal. You know, iolite. Iolite is a great stone to calm that mind, switch your monkey brain off, and allow that mind to just become an expanse of the universe. There you can connect to the spiritual realm. Tracy, that's a pretty big message for a Monday. Sorry, I don't want to start the week on a heavy day. Bit of a kick up the bum for me. Oh, a reminder to rise into my healing practices and finally nail the coffin lid down on my past. Yes, that is a pretty big message, but beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. What a way to start on Monday. So yeah, if you've not started work yet and it's not really what your heart's in, phone a sickie. Spend the day researching what does make your heart tick. Good morning, Kathy. Fantastic cards and totally spot on for me. Thank you. I'm glad that they resonate. Claire, definite need to prioritize and focus at the moment with so much going on. That is it. It's all about, it's all about organizing. And in our minds, you know, we're going to have things in there that we're going to be like, what are you still doing in there? That was when I was 8 years old. No, we do store a lot of data. Good morning, Julie. Oh, very interesting cards. Lucy, wonderful. The whole spread resonates with me. We'll have to re-listen after school drop off. Okay. But just look at the cards and see how they speak to you. Don't go by my voice. I'm only talking about how they relate to me, and it could be completely different to you. Sally, what fantastic cards. Rediscover the love of your life. Healing people is mine. Perfect. Rediscover the innate talents I have, and then comes a death of all that no longer serves me. Yes, I do have to be careful mentioning the word death because I don't want people to read that out of context. But perfect. Yeah. Put into bed. I mean, coffin's been mentioned. Death. Put into bed what no longer serves you. Perfect. Vulture. Clean things up. The clearing away of the old so I can progress with my healing business. Wonderful. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Sally. Kerry, I have to get back in focus and find me again. Lost myself a little trying to help fix others, but they have to want that for themselves too. I definitely need to switch off monkey brain. Yeah, you do. I mean, through this, you know, through what we've just gone through, I've lost myself a little. And I do need to have a few thoughtful moments. I do need to have a think about, I need to reevaluate and find the things that I started to do. I feel like through this last 18 months, through what we've gone through, I have lost myself a little bit. And I need to take myself back to the root of what I was doing and find that path. I feel like I have gone a bit off course. Nikki, time to find new routines for me and healthier patterns. Fantastic. Shaman, great cards for Monday. I'm reading about the Akashic records, new knowledge and feeling free to be me. Oh, yes. Fabulous. Fantastic. Stacey, I think it's always good to reassess our situation every now and again. It is. It's always good just to, right, am I still on the course? That that root, that energy that really spoke to me. Am I still on there, or have I gone a little bit AWOL? You know, like I said with the amethyst, bringing in that sobering, stopping us from swaying from one thing to another. No, find the path, dedicate to that path, and keep going, keep trodding on. We've all lost ourselves in lockdown, I think. Yeah, now to reevaluate life. That is it. That is it. It is. It's, yeah. There is a lot to think about. There is a lot to do. So, yeah. Thank you all so much. I'll just give you a quick gander at those cards. So card 1 was the Lovers. Card 2, the Shaman. Card 3, the Vulture. Beautiful. Fantastic. So just see where they are. Where do they lie in your life? And it could be for today. It could be over the next few days, the next week. But bear in mind the love, the shamanic journey that we're taking, and the Vulture as our guide through that journey. I've been working on releasing stuff that no longer serves me and refine myself. Beautiful, Norma. Brilliant. What a great start to the week. So what a great start of the day. Do join me again tomorrow morning. It's a date at 8. Every morning from Monday to Friday, I'll be here again for the next 3 cards. I am on tonight on a free Zoom for the air ceremony. Last week we did the fire ceremony, and then tonight we're doing the air ceremony. I had 2 lovely ladies join me last Thursday to create the grid. They did the grid. I stepped back because I still wasn't 100%. So they stepped up and the grid was built. So yeah, that's at 8 o'clock tonight. We're going to recreate that grid, and you guys are going to give me words of the air, you know, the intuition, the thoughtful, the mindfulness, what is going on around here, and giving me words to incorporate that as I'm placing the crystals. And then we'll sit in a 10-15 minute meditation to reflect on those words, what you gave. Intuition, thoughtfulness, mindfulness, power of the mind, power of the air. So yeah, that's at 8 o'clock tonight. There is the event for it on Dan Rocks. I will be sharing the links for the free Zoom meeting for that. So do join us if you wish. But if not, I will see you tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget, I am part of the PhD crew. And today at 12 o'clock, our first video goes out on YouTube. And this is us, myself and Penny King, being a guinea pig for Hillary to do her first taster of the tarot that she teaches and the way that she teaches. So that will be going out at 12 o'clock today on YouTube, but tune into it whenever you can. But yeah, thank you very much. And remember, if you can't heal yourself, then how the hell are you going to heal somebody else? Have a great day. See you tomorrow or see you tonight. Bye.